Hello and welcome to Raggy's Beer Reviews. So today we're going over to friends of the channel and also lovely people to FireRock Brewing Company, based in Sutton, Ashfield. Their business model is pretty outstanding. So they've got a bar, craft beer bar, bottle shop area with two fridges, tons of beers in the fridges, all the best beers. They quality control and taste the beers. Really fantastic job. Wish I lived nearer. Sneaky beer review time. Well, I don't live near. I live an hour away, so it's a little trek to get there, especially on bus. It's a proper trek. But yeah, Sutton Ashfield based. Really doing well. 5 years now they've been going. They've just turned 5 years old. Wasn't able to get over for the birthday, but I did go, I think it was the week or 2 weeks before. So, you know, pretty close to the birthday. Went over for the birthday last year and fell asleep on bus and supposed to get off at near home. Ended up in the middle of Nottingham walking around in a daze because I fell asleep. So, you know, these things. So this is their Intergalactic Planetary, a coffee and hazelnut stout. And the lads themselves both told me that they're really happy with this. When a brewer is really happy with a beer, you know we're heading to that lovely territory of a beer that's going to deliver. 8.2% volume. Good to see them putting beers in cans now. They do need to have a word with Adventure Beer about getting their cans into Nottingham. So the good people of the East Midlands, not just the people who luckily enough live near Sutton Ashfield, can, you know, go and try them. So small batch, modern craft beers from Sutton Ashfield Knots. Combining our love for beer and music in our brewery, tap room and bottle shop. Yeah, the brewery's on site. They have music there. It is an absolute feast. Both lovely family blokes with lovely families. You know, can't say enough nice things about them. Genuinely decent people. So, I've been waiting to review this, but because of these blooming advent calendars, I've struggled to get down to the beer room. And then sometimes, oh, that's nice. Yeah. And sometimes I can't get away with sneaky beer reviews because I'm up their bloody ass. Especially when a live takes 40 minutes, you know, you smell what the rag's cooking. So big, dark tan head on this, lovely black pour. These guys, you know, they've done collabs now with Black Iris, Bang the Elephant, Weckless Dweeb, Urban Chicken Ale. I don't think anybody else. So yeah, you know, they're doing well. 5 years of doing it. And because they've got the brewery, it's great. They've got their own little on-site brewery. It's very interesting. You know, if you're a fan of beer and you want to see, and you know, they basically don't need to sell their beer to anyone, you know, because it'll all go through their own pub, their tap room. Be lovely for somebody like the likes of Totally Tapped, shall we say, or the Pottle in Beeston to have their beers regular, you know, a keg of their beers. And if the lads are watching, you know, both them places would absolutely love your beer. You know, tell him Raggy said that you should go there. Also the Barrel Drop, not forgetting the Barrel Drop in Nottingham, and places like Partisan Tavern. Although Nottingham's obviously a bit of a trek. Beeston's not overly far away, I think. So here we go. Black pour. Like I said, tan hair. Don't look as dark now, the tan. Oh, coffee on the nose all day long. Hazelnut and the coffee combining to, you know, to give some aroma. 8.2%, so session strength. And obviously, you can't see it because it's black. but this is their new third glass. So I've already got a pint glass of theirs. I've got the tumbler, if you call it a tumbler. I don't know what you call it. And this is the third. Perfect for impies. Oh. Oh, yeah. And I've got some big beers behind me, and you know, I want to get through some of them before Christmas, and then maybe after Christmas, drop down off the ABV, and not too much. No. We're not going down bloody dry January. Yeah, you can shove that up your arse, and I'm not joking about that. You know, breweries have enough problems through the years because of the duty and everything else. Dry January. Yeah. Just because the government want you to do that. Yeah. Oh, and as you can see, there's the glass now. You can see it now. I've now drank all that. This is at cold temperature, room temperature, another thing altogether. These guys did a rum and raisin impy the other year, and both at cold and room temperature, the experience was mind-blowingly different. I still think it's one of their best beers that I've ever tasted, and I'd like them to go back down that route and revisit some of them, you know, them beers from the yesteryear. Like I say, the business model that they've got where they are, obviously, I don't know the ins and outs, and it's none of my business. The ins and outs about how, you know, well they're doing or anything, but from an outer point of view, it looks like they're doing well. So hopefully that's the case. You know, I go down. The support from the locals is immense. Would love to see them do a collab with the likes of Dungeon Brewing and maybe Crouch Brew Company as well. You know, all nano brewers. Well, maybe not for much longer if rumours persist. But yeah, very interesting to do more collabs with them. And if anybody from further afield, you know, and I'm looking directly now at places like Alter Ego, Magpie Brewery, because their craft beers, the way they're transitioning, they're putting themselves firmly into the moving away from, they've still got a firm base in modern traditional, but they're moving into that craft, certainly on the cask and keg side of things, not so much on bottles and cans, because no, I'm not doing that at the moment, but you smell what I'm cooking. But yeah, there's some good opportunities out there. It was amazing that Black Iris came forward and did it. You know, that was really nice. Liquid Light would be another good one as well. I'd love to get these breweries in a room and say to them, get some bloody collabs done. Obviously everyone wants to protect their business, to grow their business and then stay safe in that respect, but I get that. So as we can see, not quite the dark tan pour it was when it first came out. It's strange, isn't it, how a beer can change colour. Oh, good aroma. Coffee and hazelnut. I'm going to take a third up the house for the wife to try and see if she pulls a face. My wife is she wouldn't make a good beer reviewer. Yeah, she'd upset so many breweries because it'd be like, oh, that's the way she pulls a face. And she's not even doing it for dramatism. She's doing it because she really does not like beers. Some beers, at least. Oh, that's lovely. ABV starting to come through now. Like I say, I mean, I've been following this brewery now for a long while. I can't remember why. Oh, I can remember why. 2 years ago, 2.25 years ago now, over at Bang the Elephant was the first time that I met FireRock Brewing Company. Shazbot Nano was the seed that brought a lot of breweries together as friends, and a beer reviewer as part of that friendship, you know. Although I'm not on this, you know, there was no sign of me on there, which is what it is. Alter Ego, Urban Chicken, Linear, Beast and Harp, Sutton Cider Company. Not sure if that's vaguely brewing, but they didn't actually turn up on the day. Brew Day were there. Lazy Bay Brewery, he was there. They've actually gone now. Reckless Dweeb, Place to Brew, FireRock, Camera were there, and a certain Maggie's Beer Reviews was there. But again, you know, it's not on there, so sadly. I suppose I've never really had a proper, you know, a proper branding. Obviously, Bang the Elephant with the people behind it, top class guys. But I was there and I was part of it, so you know. And Mrs. Raggy Beer Reviews were there as well with her cake. So, yeah, what can I say? Absolutely cracking beer. Whether you'll see this out in the open, I'm not sure. But Intergalactic Planetary from FireRock. I will take a photo of this and stick it on some of the other sites out there, as I do. See, the funny thing about me is I am not part of any brewery. I'm not part of the brewery, even the brewery system. I'm a gardener. Hey. So, you know, I'll do as I please. But yeah, cracking. Wow, there's still loads in the can. Feeling the ABV ever so slightly now. I think it may be too strong on the coffee for the wife, but we'll see. She's more subtle than anything else. As for me, coffee's there, very prevalent. Hazelnut's there. This is at cold temperature, room temperature. Hazelnut would really come to the forefront. It would feel drink thicker because of the warmth, you know, warm in a warm environment. It is what it is on that side of things. Would I drink this again? Yes, without a shadow of a doubt. Out of 5, good 4.5 out of 5 for me. Really excited to see what the guys have got planned for the year ahead. You know, gutted they couldn't make it to the party, 5th birthday party, but you know, it's not always possible. You know, even if I really want to come, it's not always possible for whatever reason. But massive, yeah, massive congrats to these guys, and hope they keep going 6 years and more and beyond. And interesting to see, you know, the progression for the future. Do they expand, things like that? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go. They've got a good place where they are, so yeah, not far away from the town centre. It's a good place. Still not a full-time job. Still both of the lads work out away from the job. You know, like a lot of breweries across the UK, you'll find a lot of brewers actually have a second job or work silly bloody hours just to make things pay. As do gardeners. Yeah, sadly enough. Thank you for watching. See you soon.